Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Effect Unknown. We're back in our Stoneblock 2 world. Today we're gonna do a couple different things. First off, well, we already got our iron singularity, and if we throw our last few blocks of gold in here, look at that, we've gotten our gold one as well. We'll put this thing on the wall. And let's see, what do we have? Next is gonna be the lapis one, so let's just collect some of our rewards here. And our fluid cows, we've only got basically the infinity liquid is all that's really left. And if we take a look, we do have a few cows that are set up with to try to get that, but I mean, these things take about half hour for cooldown between breeding, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to just check on as time goes on. And we got a few more of our chickens done. For some reason our hatching our eggs in our nest doesn't seem to be working, but let's just collect all the other rewards here. Let's see, what do we got? Some lotus, simple sag mill, phantom face, some hoppers, you know, things like that. Nothing too awesome. But what else do we have going on? We did add a whole bunch more chickens. We got, you know, all our chickens in here that are going. We got a whole bunch of emerald chickens, and then we punched this side out. We still need to do something about the floor and the ceiling, of course, but we got a whole bunch of iron chickens going, lapis chickens, redstone, and gold, just so we could have enough iron and gold to make our blocks, to make our singularities, because it takes quite a bit of some resources. But today we are going to get started on some Thaumcraft. And for that, let's head on down to our Thaumcraft room. Look at that, nice big purple room. Nice EU for you know, if you can figure out what that stands for, drop it down in the comments. See if you can figure out what the EU stands for. But for starting Thaumcraft, we are going to need to make some salis mundus. Now it tells you that you basically take 3 different viz crystals, combine them with redstone dust by crafting them with a flint and a bowl. So if we take a look, we got a whole bunch of different kind of crystals here. So let's just grab a couple of each. Those are fire, and those are fire, and those are ordo. That should be fine. So let's see, can we plant them? I'll just plant a bunch on the ground and make a nice pretty little clinking noise when you plant them, and then we'll just pick them up. And if we see, we now have actual different types of the viz crystals as opposed to the crystal itself. Now, if we can we'll do a little shortcutty here. If we take one of these crystals, put it in our table here, and let's see, if we look it up, we now have viz crystals. And look at that, we got ourselves some viz crystals. And then we are gonna have to take a nap. So let's see, do we have a bed in here? We do not. Looks like we have never made a bed. Pretty interesting. So we're just gonna plop that down. And what does that say? New spawn point has been set. Can we sleep? Can only sleep at night. What time is it? We're underground. How are we supposed to know what time it is? Is it gonna tell us? It currently is, looks like daytime. We'll just pop that right there. Middle of the day. Middle of the day. Well, that's not too helpful. I guess we're gonna have to, do we have to wait for, I mean, it's not changing, right? Time's just standing still. So we made, we take, make some arcane stone with them. All right, well, we didn't actually need to sleep in our bed, just setting our spawn point seems to work, because it looks like, you know, even though we're underground in stone, it's always daytime, but we can go ahead, we can take a look at our salis mundus again, and we just need 3 different crystals. Where is it? There it is. 3 different crystals, redstone dust with flint and a bowl. So if we take a look here and we grab some flint, a bowl, some redstone, and 3 different types of viz crystals, we can get some salis mundus. Look at that, we got salis mundus, and we're gonna throw it in there because we're gonna need a bunch of it. So let's pull some out because we're gonna be needing it for other things here as well. And let's see, if we take a look for our crystals, we can always just put a few more down on the ground here. We'll pick them up and we'll toss them in there. So where, oh, there they are. That's weird. So now if we can pull them out, when we pull them out, they will just turn into a different random type of crystal. So we got a whole bunch there. But if we now go back, we can collect our reward. We don't need climbing gloves really, but now we can make the thaumonomicon. So we just use some salis mundus on a bookshelf, which shouldn't be too hard, but let's do this. Let's get back down to our Thaumcraft room. And we'll just do it down here. We'll do it down here. That just makes things a lot better. So let's get a bookshelf. And we'll put that right there. All right. Well, if we look at our chat log here, it looks like we got some strange tinglings in our feelings. And we were actually able to sleep. I think what was missing is we must have missed one of these specific crystals that we just didn't have. So looks like you have to get one of pretty much each kind at least, and then it'll let you actually sleep, even though it is, you know, still daytime. But then we get this book that says that we had a strange dream and things like that. So now we can go back and use our salis mundus. And we get some nice sparkly action, and we pick up our thaumonomicon. This book has a lot of useful information in it. So I mean, you'll definitely want. It shows you how to make salis mundus. And it looks like our next step though is to make an arcane workbench. But all we actually do is some salis mundus on a mundane crafting table. So let's make a quick crafting table. Do we have any crafting tables around? We do not. So let's just grab some logs here, make ourselves a little crafting table. We'll put it right here. Put some salis mundus on it, and again it'll transform into our arcane workbench. Now, oh, it looks like we need to make a research table as well. So we need to put some scribbling tools on a regular table. So let's find a table. So first we're going to make ourselves a wood table. We just need some planks. Need some more planks, I guess. All right. Let's try this again. Here we go. One wood table. And now we need to make some scribble tools. What's it called? I think it was a scribing tool, right? Is it scribing? There it is. Some scribing tools, which shouldn't be too hard to make. So then we'll put our, where do we want them? Yeah, we'll put it right there. We'll put our scribing tool on there, and now we have ourselves a research table. We collect the rewards for that? No, we cannot. Looks like we're gonna have to pick it up. Oh, there we go. Now we got, did we get the one but not the other one? There we go. Now we got them both. So now we can put our, well, like we got our scribing tools back. We have to put them in here. There we go. Now we can put it back in there. Well, that'll give us 2 more rewards. Induction smelter, more climbing gloves because we need even more of that. Let's see. Do we want to make caster's gauntlets, an infusion altar, some lights, bucket of liquid death? Oh, that one I think we already have. Let's see. Let's make goggles. Goggles of revealing, but I think we already have, if we look, we already have something on our head, and that's our wireless crafting. So we are gonna make, let's see, what is it called? It's right here, our thaumometer. So here we're gonna need some gold and some glass panes in our workbench. Let's grab some gold. We'll grab 1 glass pane and we'll go in our workbench here. And we'll line everything up. And we'll fill it with a whole bunch of different kind of crystals. We got a bunch of stuff available. What are we missing? We're missing something. We check. That's complete. And observation fundamentals. We need a thaumometer, 20 viz, and 1 of all those. So now we can make it. There we go. And now you can hover over things to scan a whole bunch of different stuff. Or you can put it in your hand and you can walk around and just, you know, click a whole bunch of different things. Let's see, learn from that. Now you can basically run around your base and just scan everything and anything. And get you all different kinds of stuff. And as you can see, we're learning a whole bunch of different things. Which is, I mean, what you want to do. Because now if we look and let's see, we can complete this step. And can make some arcane stone. But as you can see from our knowledge, we have a whole bunch of different types of knowledge in here. Fundamentals, alchemy, artifice, arcane. So basically all you really want to do is run around your base. Scan anything and everything. Oh, look at that. Shift click changes everything out, but so you just scan everything, scan plants, scan dirt, grass, water. Basically it just lets you learn a whole bunch of different things. Like I said, you can also hold it over. And let's see, is it gonna learn? We scan in the gold, we can scan our book. So I'm gonna run around my base and we're just gonna scan, you know, everything and anything that we can, just to kind of learn a whole bunch of different stuff. Look at that, we're learning things left and right. And looks like we're wearing some climbing gloves, so if we wanted to climb the wall, we can. But I'm gonna go scan a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll be back in just a bit. All right, we're back. Well, we went ahead and we scanned, you know, just a whole bunch of different things. We actually got quite a bit here. I mean, we got 20s and 30s and some even 50s and things like that. So we definitely have a whole lot of different types of knowledge. But we also got theories and theory crafting, which we're going to get more into, I think, in the next episode. Here it just talks about the ores, the crystals that we can pick up. Looks like we have things to do, the celestial observation, so let's just complete that right away. We'll probably get more on that too. So like now I think next episode we're gonna make ourselves a crucible and we'll start diving even deeper into Thaumcraft and things like that. So if you enjoyed this episode and a little intro into Thaumcraft, hopefully if you know playing along or playing with Thaumcraft and Stoneblock 2 as well, you know, some of these tips can be helpful. Make sure you have all different I think it's all 8 possibly. Have all 8 different types of crystals before you try sleeping in your bed. Otherwise, you know, you won't get the Book of Strange Dreams, and then you won't be able to continue with making you know, your salis mundus on your crafting table, and you know, things like that. That's going to stop you. You know, we got you know, a good chunk of all our crystals from, you know, mining and things like that, but also our environmental tech room. If we look, we got, you know, either 100 or 200 of, you know, all 8 different types of crystals. And so that's what I did. I came down here and, well, it looks like it's 7 because that's not really a Thaumcraft crystal. I grabbed all 7, put them on the ground, broke them, and then actually got the message about, you know, hands feeling tingly and needing to sleep. So if you get stuck on it, make sure you do that. Make sure you get all the crystals first. So hopefully that'll help you. But other than that, we'll pick up some more Thaumcraft in the next episode, and I will see you in the next episode then.